As a young boy growing up, having some fun around the block. Now this generation gets so vile. I myself, I wonder why is that the trend of our life. Grandma say you safe behind closed door, but that is not true anymore. Society flush you out for sure. Kids today losing their ambition. They want to just like Gaga and tell them that's not the solution. No man, but the massive there. Speak to the kids and them. Keep your mind at school and help yourself. Education to excel. Don't choose the bottom or the well. Don't grudge and envy your brother, man. Put a hand on me if you can. Come, let's build this little island. You don't know. Respect all the teachers. Show love for the elders. Your mother don't want you. Don't put yourself in trouble. Head should be on your shoulder, not right down in the gutter. If you have a problem, speak to someone you just might solve them. Yes, ma'am. This is the message going out to the youth and them life from the WCK band, man. Keep this spirit alive, man. You don't know, speak to someone. Jealousy is always on your mind. Time we put this thing aside. Come let we elevate our lives. People want you like you are. They will tell them who your best to. Man, just try to your best to make things work. Yo dis tout bouche pensée pour manger. Pas me laisser mon parler. Avancer pour avancer. Pas si c'est la caca chile. Bel pays doit devant nous. On nous voit aller plus loin. Yes, man. Take this message. Don't know. Keep your mind in school to help yourself. Education to excel. Don't choose the bottom or the well. Don't grudge and envy your brother, man. Put a hand on if you can. Come, let's build this little island. Here we go. Love sister and brother. Let's go. Encourage her.
Dominica, good afternoon, and welcome to another edition of the youngest and the hottest hour on radio. You vibes right here on DBS.
Again, let me make things better. Listen up, let me make things better. Let's go, let me make things better. Again, ding there. All the teachers, show love for the elders. Your mother don't want you, don't put yourself in trouble.
And of course, if you did not know, You Vibes is a youth radio program brought to you by the Ministry of Youth Sports, brought to you by the Ministry of Culture, Youth Sports and Community Development, and of course coordinated by the Youth Development Division.
Okay.
You're tuned in to the youngest hour on radio. Youth Vibes, don't you dare touch this dial.
Yes, man. This one going out to the youths and them. Listen
Let me say a blessed good afternoon to all members of staff of YDD. I do hope you're having a blessed afternoon. So, Dominica, listen. You know, anytime we have a program here on Youth Vibes, we inform, we educate, and we entertain. This afternoon is no different, Dominica. This afternoon is no different.
Now this generation gets so vile. I myself, I wonder why is that the trend of our life.
Today we have a program that is packed with information. A lot of amazing things happening across the islands with a few groups. I'm not going to say, if you probably look at the flyer, you know for now. But if you don't see the flyer yet, then just get your pen, pencil, and get ready to take a note, Dominica.
School and help yourself. Education to excel. Don't choose the bottom or the well. Don't grudge and envy your brother, man. Put a hand on me if you can. Come, let's build this little island. You don't know. Respect all the teachers. Show love for the elders. Your mother don't want you. Don't put yourself in trouble. Head should be on your shoulder, not right down in the gutter. If you have a problem, speak to someone you just might solve them. Yes, ma'am. This is the message going out to the youth and them live from the WCK band, man. Keep this spirit alive, man.
course, Dominica, before we get started, we always have to have our brother Kenty to intercede before we get started. So we're going to take this one quickly from our brother, and then we're going to get straight into today's program. Dominica, this is the youngest and the hottest hour on radio. You vibes right here on DBS.
Times when I kneel down on my knees to pray, and I must speak the truth. Sometimes I don't know what to say. See, it's not that the life that I'm living is unholy, cause I'm trying my best to do the things that you told me. See, I don't know what happens most of the time, why I can't put in words the things that's on my mind. But I know in my heart, your Holy Spirit intercedes for me when I'm lost for words and I don't know what to say. I know I will not be dismayed. Your Holy Spirit intercedes for me with grown names that cannot be uttered. And you know what I want to say, even if I can't say. Your Holy Spirit intercedes for me. Intercedes for me. Intercedes for me. I remember that time chilling on my bed, lying down on my back, hands under my head. Somehow I got the feeling that I really need to pray, but I just could not formulate the words for me to say. I remember the tears and the smell of feeling as I kept staring up to the ceiling. And I knew in my heart,
Holy Spirit intercedes for me. Dominica, good afternoon and welcome to another edition of the youngest and the hottest hour on radio. And today we have another very, very exciting program for you. I have in studio with me 3 beautiful faces. So we're not going to waste any time. Let me begin right here in Studio 1. Let me say a blessed good afternoon to my guests across here in Studio 1. Good afternoon, and how are you this afternoon?
Good afternoon, and I'm doing quite well today.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, you see, a little bird told me something, right? I was sitting at home, and I always had them story there. Dominica, you know me by now. A little bird passed, and a little bird told me that something special is happening for a certain group. And then the little bird tell me he going to send some royalty my way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a little bit of royalty. So, before we let Dominica know what the little bird tell me, can you just please introduce yourself?
Okay, so good afternoon, Dominica. My name is Colin Luke Winston. I hail from the community of Stock Farm. Mama Free, one being a part of the
secret that coming next.
Secret
Okay,
that coming out,
wonderful,
right?
wonderful.
And want to enroll soon.
Okay, wonderful,
Nice.
wonderful. No, I don't want to let them know what the royalty is, because I see on the other side we have some younger royalties on the other side. So let us go across to the other side and say good afternoon to more royalty. And how are you doing this afternoon?
Hi, good afternoon.
Good
I'm
afternoon.
doing
Good
okay.
afternoon.
I'm okay.
All right, wonderful. So let Dominica know who we have in the building. We're not going to tell them what we're going to be talking about yet. We're just introducing ourselves for now.
Okay. So my name is Stephanie Charles. I am part of the St. Alphonsus Scout Troop.
I'm going to send the police for you. When you leave DBS radio today and you step outside, police is going to be waiting for you. We said we're not going to tell them what it is yet. Make sure she go in handcuffs, okay? Wonderful. So Dominica, you didn't hear that. So just introduce yourself one more time. Miss Stephanie.
My name is Stephanie Charles.
Wonderful. And then we have in the studio with us Miss
My name is Rihanna Dublin.
Rihanna Dublin. So, Dominica, the individuals who are here with me this morning are indeed royalty. And royalty, I mean, we have to appreciate it, but the royal in a different way, you know. And if you know what royal and where royal does fit in, sometimes you have royal police, you have royal something else. But today we're talking about the royal troops, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Wonderful. So, in Studio One with me, I have the president, do I not?
Yes, you do. For sure, for sure.
Wonderful. So, Madam President, can you just tell us what exactly these troops that we're speaking about this afternoon? What troops are we referring to?
We are referring to the St. Alphonsus Scout Troop.
The St. Alphonsus Scouts troop. Miss Stephanie, yeah, I have you on my watch list now. All right. So, while I was talking to the little bird, the little bird told me that, Mr. Louis, you know the troops have a very important date coming up very soon. Something that they celebrate every year.
Oh, yes.
So tell us a little bit about that important date and what is it exactly?
Well, starting from tomorrow, actually, we will be celebrating our 71st anniversary at the Scout Troop.
71st anniversary.
Yeah, we'll be 71 years old. Can you imagine that?
Wow.
Before some of us was born, that troop was there.
Before I was born, it was definitely there.
Oh, yes.
Before my mom was born, it was there.
It's Frisco and 10.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
and going strong.
Amazing. So it is tomorrow?
Well, yes, it's originally July 22nd, 1954. But we are doing a week of activities.
A week of activities.
You know, you cannot just limit it to one day. You have to have some
know,
fun.
I know. Amazing. So you say 74 years in existence?
71.
71.
Yeah.
71 years of existence. Miss Stephanie and Miss Brianna, how does it feel to be a part of such a, well-founded organization who has put down a lot of roots in Dominica and have been creating royalty, as we see in studio? You know, royal individuals, royal people. So my royal people, how does it feel to be a part of this organization, a part of the troops?
Okay. To be honest, it feels amazing, right? As part of an organization that helps build young people, it helps you get job opportunities. It teaches you a lot of skills and also helps you build as a person, helps you grow. And there's a lot of betterment and a whole lot more. It's not just an organization. As we like to say, it's like a family. It's brotherhood and sisterhood.
Wonderful.
We help each other.
Wonderful. So, Madam President,
Yes.
I'm going to refer to your royal capacity.
Not a problem.
So, can you give us a brief history about it's the 4th Dominica St. Alphonsus troops?
Yes, that's right.
So, can you give us a little brief history about these troops?
Well, initially it was founded by Mr. Roy Rouye on July 22nd, 1954. But that would have made it the 4th St. Alphonsus Scout Troop because the first initial founding was in 1929 by J.O. Ed. So originally it should be about 96 years old, but the World War passed and then it was dormant for some time. So Mr. Roy decided that he was going to build back the troop, and that was when it happened in July 22nd, 1954. So that's where it has been originated from this time up until present in 2025.
Wow. So if we have to count accumulative years, we somewhere in the 90s going.
We're 96 years going.
Wow.
Almost 100.
Amazing. Almost a century.
Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh. This is amazing. So you said there is a week of celebration.
A week of celebration.
So take us on a journey through what that week will entail.
Well, we have a sports day for sure. I don't know if I can run, but maybe we can try something.
Yes.
But we have some races and stuff for the children on Tuesday Live Spell. Initially we had a mini island tour scheduled for tomorrow, but due to circumstances we had to postpone it a little bit. And Monday would have been our rest day from the island tour on Sunday, because you don't want to wear the children too much, that they cannot do anything on the Monday. So Tuesday Live Spell, we will be having our sports day at the Lindo Park. We have a sports teacher who is a part of the troop, so he'll be leading that with the other leaders, and we'll be there for the day, getting our little groove on, a little competitive, sporting activities and so for the children. Then on Wednesdays, our rest day from that day. Thursday Live Spell, we'll be doing a movie night, little interactive time for the Cubs and the Standards and Scouts and Adventures, just a little movie night, game night time for them. And Friday Light Spare will be having an exhibition where you can come to the Scouts Den, that's in the area of the parish hall next to the St. Alphonsus Catholic Church, where we'll be having, history about the troop. You can get some pictures of back in the days, maybe displays of uniform, how it used to be. I saw they had a little short pants or something, back then. Can you imagine those grown men with the little short pants and stuff, So we'll be showing you these things so that you can have a generous picture of how it was back in the days before we were born. How scouting has evolved into something bigger and better and even grander, new. Yeah. So we move with the times. So you can see 1929, what?
Wow.
1954, wow. And now in 2025, so yeah.
Amazing.
And then we are ending on Sunday, Light Spare, with our church parade at 7 a.m. So we'll be at Mass at the St. Alphonsus Church, Catholic Church. We have 7 a.m. Mass, so all members of the troop are to be in complete uniform. And there at service, we'll be honoring some of our long-standing members and those who have contributed to the troop in the past years. So we are looking to do that. So
amazing. Amazing. Madam Stephanie, how are you? I can see you, yeah. So tell me, my younger royal individuals, permit me to ask, how long have you guys been a part of the Scouts, the troops? We'll begin with Stephanie. You count in 20 years.
5.
5 years. Wow. And Miss Brianna?
I've been in the troop for 3 years.
For 3 years. So let me ask you a question. Let me pick your brain. Before becoming a part of the troops, right?
Right.
And after joining the troops, as an individual, did you see any major changes in yourselves? And if yes, just tell us some of the changes, some of the ways that you believe being a part of the troops have impacted you as young individuals.
I can say somewhat there have been changes. I've learned to become more cooperative with bigger groups. I can be antisocial at times, but as a patrol leader, I've learned to open up more and learn how to lead and be more open to more ideas, learn how to take on challenges, and how to be there for your group. Because like I was saying from the beginning, it's like a family. It's not just an organization. You be there for one another.
I like the fact that you antisocial, somewhat. But here you are on social media, Dominica. And Miss Brianna.
Yes.
Talk to me. I'm listening.
Well, for my part, I think I learned how to communicate with younger children, especially when they are in their little temper tantrum areas. I learned how to cooperate and talk to them, nurture them. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. So I asked how long. You see, I started with the younger individuals, and now I'm coming to royalty. You know, match your royalty. So, Madam President, same question goes for you.
Well, I am a Scout mom.
You're a Scout mom.
Oh yes.
So wait. So there's generational Scouts.
Oh yes.
Okay. So talk to me.
So I have been a Scout mom for about 7 years?
7 years.
Yes.
Wow. Amazing. And have the Scouts of the troops impacted a motherhood? Let me ask that question first.
Boy. Well, for one, learning how to do the dress, learning how to dress. It was kind of like, okay, so how do we tie the beret? How do we fix the beret? How do we do the scarf? How do we, ironing? And let me tell you, it depends on the cloth you get for the uniform. It's a trouble to iron. So as a mother, you have to iron and you have to iron and and make sure they are well neatly dressed, shirt, tucking pants. Even for meetings, it's like, hey, you cannot go with your cut up jeans. You have to wear decent clothes, your shirt in your pants, close up shoes. So you kind of have to go around the wardrobe and be like, no, you cannot do this, you can't do that. You have to take pride in your uniform when you wear it. So it's a joy to be a part of it. Being honest, I love being a mom in that aspect. You get to see your children evolve and be a part of an organization or a family that can help. They're not there to parent the child, but they're here to help them to grow and develop themselves. So it really is a good thing, so much so that I even gonna enroll my next son in it. So I'll be a
Amazing.
Scout Month too.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. So back to junior royalty now. Junior royalty. What are some of the benefits have you guys seen, of becoming a member of the troops?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Benefits. For example,
Mm-hmm.
let's
I like
say
examples.
let's say in high school.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, in high school, when it comes to fourth and fifth form,
Mm-hmm.
there's hours you put in
Mhm.
as for graduation.
Mm-hmm.
So being in Scout Troop, it helps you gain hours when you do your community service, when you attend meetings regularly, and you partake and you're involved in the scouting. You gain hours. There's also you get job opportunities
Mm-hmm.
because it's an organization,
Mhm.
like I was saying. But yeah, these are some of the things I've seen so far.
Not so far. What about in the area of discipline and,
Yes.
and social conduct?
I would say it's a discipline group,
It's a discipline group.
right?
Mhm.
We all know children start discipline from young, from
Yes.
their parents.
Yes.
But it's also an organization where you learn to dress properly, because you know how you'll see. Yes, you dress proper for work, but when it comes to scouting, you have to be well groomed. Your shirt has to be in your pants when it comes to meetings, and when you're wearing your uniform, you have to wear it with pride, because it's out of respect. The same way you wear your school uniform, the same way you wear your work clothes, you have to look properly. You have to have respect for your older leaders, your younger ones, because you'd like somebody to respect you.
Amazing. And Miss Brianna, anything to add?
Well, some benefits it
Mhm.
has from the troop is that you can earn badges
Mhm.
from community service.
Mm-hmm.
You get to travel around the world for jamboree.
Wait, pause.
Yes.
I get to travel.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well,
So passport stamping and plane flying
but
and
this is how it goes.
uh-huh.
So
Talk to me, I'm listening.
usually,
Uh-huh. Hold on,
they
let me get my
select-
pen. Where's my pen? Dominica, you have your pen? I hope you're taking notes. Talk to us.
Right, so usually you're selected.
Mhm.
So hence the reason why you should attend meetings. When you
Mhm.
attend meetings every Friday at 5, meetings
Mhm.
are at 5.
Mhm.
You learn the basic knowledge. You learn life skills. You learn your basic knots, because you don't want to go when you go to a jamboree. All the other scout troops know their stuff, and they're like, "What should I do? What's going on?" They're like, "You're lost. You don't want that." So they teach you your knots. You learn your knots. You learn different survival skills. You learn your promise, and all the basic parts of scouting. But there are requirements when it comes to traveling. When you travel, it's selected because they know you know the information. So they choose certain people, and it's like a mission. It's like you're going on a mission. So you go and you'll learn from others, but you're still being tested when you go to the jamboree.
She was talking to me, but I feel as if she was talking to a member of the troops that probably need to pull up their socks at the same time.
You understand? Most definitely.
So Dominica, there you have it. Listen, Kelly. Listen carefully, Dominica. The scouts are no joke. The troops are no jokes.
Nope.
When you become a part of this family, and Stephanie, make sure I understood it. It's a family, that it's unity, yes, but it's a lot of work that goes into creating the images that you see.
Yep.
So when you see them in the uniform, you better respect what is going on right there. So we begin our celebration for anniversary from tomorrow Sunday,
Tomorrow from Sunday. Yes.
and we go to next Sunday.
Oh yes.
Yep.
Wonderful. What my younger royalties? What are you looking forward to the most out of this year's anniversary celebrations?
This year anniversary. What can I say?
Because we have some seasoned individuals, 5 years and 3 years, which means that you have the least amount of anniversary experience we have in the building is 3.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So what is it that you're looking forward to the most?
The activities, but
The activities.
most in all, coming together, having fun, and just celebrating the trip as a group.
So you're looking forward to the unity,
Yeah, the
like
unity.
basilic tea. Okay, amazing. So for the individuals listening, my dear friends, my young royalties, my young royals in the building, and contemplating, wanting and yearning to know how can they become a part of the Scouts, what would you say to them? Oh, let me rephrase this question. For those out there who want to join the troops, how can they go about doing that?
Okay. Well, they can always come on Fridays. We always accepting members.
Arms wide open, doors wide open.
Door
Yes.
is wide open.
So just
always
walk
open.
walk right
you're
in.
Always
Walk right
welcome. Always.
Wonderful.
Every Friday is at 5. Feel free to come. We always make people feel like home. Whenever we get new members, we, treat them like family. They get along very well. They make themselves.
Wonderful.
But yes, every Friday is
Wonderful.
please come. On Saturdays, there's band practice. So if you're interested in joining the band, feel free to come.
Okay, amazing. And Brianna,
Yes.
let me ask you this question. Right? With all that we shared, at the top of your list of priorities, what would you say is the best part of being a part of the troops?
The best part of being part of the troop is maybe going out on outings and spending times together, especially when we went on the bonfire over the Christmas.
Bonfire?
Yes.
Okay, Dominica, you taking notes? So we have travel, we have bonfire, we have unity like basilic tea. We have a whole week of celebrating. We have the presence whenever we're present, that it's us because we are there, and you see us in uniform, and you see us well tucked away.
It's not drills.
It's not drill.
It's not matter of drills alone. I know some people, yes, you like the drilling.
Yeah.
But scouting is way more than drills. Yes, you learn your drills. Drills is important, guys. Drills is important.
Amazing.
It's way more than drills. You learn
Amazing.
a lot of important stuff, and you can use it in your day-to-day life. You'll be surprised.
You see, I like that. That when you are part of an organization, it's not like it only impacts you in the moment when you are there in the meetings, but you learn life lessons that you can take out of the meetings, out of the activities, and utilize in your everyday lives. That's amazing. That's amazing. So, senior royalty.
Oh yes.
Let me ask you this question. If any, what would you say are is the major challenge of being a part or of the troops by extension?
Well, being honest, parental support is one we are struggling with. Even up to recently, we had a meeting and our parents' attendance was really low. They know the children are part of the troop, but apart from the independent season and when we do the youth rally, and so you don't see the involvement of the parents as supposed to. And another thing, we are a non-profit organization, so a lot of our fundings and stuff we have to really do it on our own pocket and our budget. So as an executive, or even with the parents who volunteer, we put in our own finances, or we bring the ingredients or whatever it is to sell, just so that we can build up the finance of the troop for us to be able to purchase whatever it is we need. So these are where we that's the area we struggle with really and truthfully, because the troop have over 150 plus members. St. Alphonsus is a real big troop, but currently we have about 60 active members. So that's to tell you that we have a huge difference with what we know the troop to have and what is actually being there. So I mean, it would be nice if everybody could come back to their love and be a part of the troop. Let's show people that the troop is still alive, it's still there. It's not just the mini members that they see there when it's youth rally, around that. It's there. And I mean, that would be the ideal thing, but really, yeah.
But let's say that there are agencies willing to donate and sponsor. Are the troops allowed to accept these sponsors and donations?
Yes, they are.
So Dominique, I'm talking to you right now. Here you have it. Come and support. We cannot say it enough. Support what is happening in our country. Support our troops. Support our young people who, are embarking on these journeys and becoming a part of these groups too. Because it's, as I said, it's not an in the moment difference that it's making on our young people. It's something that lasts forever. It's a lifetime. The things that they learn, the things that they get exposed to, the doors that are opened because of their involvement. So Dominica, support, join, and parents, if you have children that are part of the troops, encourage them. Give them the support that they need. If you didn't hear it outside, you hear it right here on GBS Radio. I'm talking to you. Yes, Auntie. Janita, I know you hearing me. Yeah, you probably watching me. All know I'm talking to you as well. Now, my dear friends, you vibe is the hottest hour on radio, but sadly it's the shortest hour on radio. So at this point, I will ask: is there any burning desire or information that you want Dominica to know about the troops before we close this segment of our program today?
Well, what I would want to say is, if you have boys at the age of 6 and above, you can let them join the troop. You can reach out to us at the Scout Den. We are there on Fridays from 5 for Scout meeting. We'll ensure that we take care of them and we send them home, at a reasonable time for you. They wouldn't be out too late that you'll wonder, hey, where's my child? We'll make sure to do that. And girls, we accept them from the age of 12. Okay. So we can do that for you, and we'll be there to help mold them, teach them discipline and different things that will help develop them as young men and women in society, So
amazing.
Yeah, so if they want, they can reach out to Mr. Steve Charles, who is the leader, at 277-0152. And if they have any questions, they can also reach us to us at the Den on a Friday afternoon at 5. So We'll be there.
Wonderful. And my junior royalties to the young people who are listening and contemplating if they should become a part of the troops, what would you say to them right now?
Don't hesitate.
Do not hesitate.
Don't hesitate.
Come now. Run fast.
You'll make new friends.
You'll make new friends. My grandmother would say, make haste.
Yes. Meeting is only an hour.
Just an hour.
5 to 6.
Yeah, just from 5 to 6. Amazing.
I am a kind person.
Antisocial, but kind. Antisocial, but
Of
social,
course.
because she's on social media, but kind.
Willingly.
Willingly kind.
It was by force. I wouldn't say it was by force, but I forced myself to.
It was internal forcing.
Yes, because
Okay, so an internal push to do something to get out of your comfort zone. Amazing. Now is there? Now is the time. It's not no more. Is there? But now is the time for us to say hi, hello, bye, and thank you to all of the individuals that we need to at this point in time. So go right ahead. Let us start with senior royalty.
Hi, Dominica, and bye, Dominica. And see you at the meeting on Friday. And don't forget to check out the exhibition on Friday at the St. Alphonsus Scout Den. And likewise, church service, 7 a.m., Mass at St. Alphonsus Church. Be there.
Wonderful. And my junior royalties.
Hi, Dominica. It was nice speaking to you. I hope you took it into consideration, especially the young ones. Please take it into consideration. Join our troop. We're very friendly. Once again, goodbye.
There you have it, Dominica. I do not know what else you want me to tell you, Huh? What else you need me to tell you, Dominica? You have all of the information you need. You heard it first, and I know some of you was taking notes. Yeah. So when you go home and you sit down with those notes, it's time for you to make a decision, Dominica. It's time for you to, let your children become a part of the troops. Let them become a part of this amazing organization. And, let us grow together, family. As my friend said, unity like basilic tea. Dominica, you're locked on to the youngest and the hottest hour on Radio U Vibes right here on DBS. When we come back, we have some more royalty in the building. Don't think we finish.
Here we go. I remember how it was before. As a young boy growing up, having some fun around the block. Now this generation gets so vile. I myself, I wonder why we started on of our life. Grandma say you say behind closed door, but that is not true anymore. Society flush you on for sure. Kids today losing their ambition. They want to dress like Gaga and tell them that's not the solution. No man. But the massive there. Speak to the kids and keep your mind at school and help yourself. Education to excel. Don't choose the bottom of the well. Don't grudge and envy your brother, man. Put a hand out if you can. Come, let's build this little island. You don't know. Respect all the teachers. Show love for the elders. Your mother don't want you. Don't put yourself in trouble. Head should be on your shoulder, not right down in the gutter. If you have a problem, speak to someone, you just might solve them. Yes, ma'am. This is the message going out to the youth and them live from the WCK band, man. Keep the spirit alive, man. You don't know, speak to someone. Jealousy is always on your mind. Time to put this thing aside. Come, let we elevate our lives. People want you like you are. They will tell them put your best to man. Just try to your best to make things work. You need to push passer pour manger. Pas me laisser mon parler. Avancer pour avancer. Passer la caca chiller. Bel pays doit devant nous. On nous voit aller plus loin. Yes, man. Take this message. God knows. Keep your mind in school to help yourself. Education to excel. Don't choose the bottom of the well. Don't grudge and envy your brother, man. Put a hand on if you can. Come, let's build this little island. Here we go. Love sister and brother. Let's go. Encourage another.
Dominica, encourage another. Welcome back to the youngest and the hottest hour on Radio U Vibes right here on DBS. And as I told you, we have more royalty in the building. This morning we began with the troops, and today we are continuing with the core. So let me say your blessed good afternoon to my dear friend across from me here in the studio too. A blessed good afternoon to you, sir. And how are you doing this afternoon?
How am I doing? A little tired, but
a little tired.
We've got to do what we've got to do.
Amazing. So before we begin, I mentioned the core. I didn't tell them what core yet. I didn't tell them what core. I just said the core. So just let Dominica know who we have in the building for us this afternoon.
Okay, I am Lieutenant Colonel Fitzroy Leo. I am the Deputy Commandant and Adjutant of the Dominica Cadet Corps.
So Dominica, you know which corps we're talking about now? We're talking about the Cadet Corps. Yeah, royalty in the building. Now, Mr. Leon, I was sitting in front of my yard, right? And two birds came to me. The first one came to me, told me about the troops.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was sitting there, and then I saw this eagle coming to me, and I checked him, boy. And I know anytime he coming to me, he coming with news. And he come and he sit down and he tell me the core. I say, which core? He said, the core. I say, which core? He said, the Cadet Corps. He tell me the core is celebrating something very, very amazing this year. And he told me to reach out to an individual who will come and to give me some more information and let Dominico know what exactly is happening. So it is the Caribbean Cadet Camp, correct?
Yes.
2025.
2025.
Wonderful. So Tell us a little bit about this cadet camp.
Okay, even before that,
Even before,
Dominica is celebrating 115 years of existence of cadetting in Dominica.
115 years of
yes,
cadetting in
in
Dominica.
Dominica, yes. And it's just amazing that in 2023, at our commandants conference in Guyana, Dominica was chosen to host this year's Caribbean Cadet Camp. Actually, not even 2020, 2022, because the Caribbean Cadet Camp was held in Jamaica in 2023, and in 2025, Dominica was chosen to host the Caribbean Cadet Camp, and as well as the 38th Association of Caribbean Cadet Commandants Conference.
Wow. Wow. Has it been hosted by Dominica before?
No, it's never been. The conference was done for the first time in 2017. But the camp has never been hosted.
So 2025 marks the first official cadet camp,
Caribbean Cadet Camp.
Caribbean cadet camp,
Yes.
hosted by Dominica.
Yes.
Dominica, if you don't want to give yourself a clap, I'll give you one. This is amazing. This is amazing.
I mean, it even Dominica Dominica is the first of what we consider the small islands to host the Caribbean Cadet Camp. In the past years, the Caribbean Cadet Camp has been held in Jamaica, it's been held in Trinidad, and it's been held in Barbados. They have just rotated on that basis. It was only in 2023 we developed a calendar as to who hosts when. And in 2022, so in 2023, Jamaica hosted. In 2025, Dominica is hosting. And in 27, we're going to Cayman.
Wow. So the Caribbean Cadet Camp. How many islands in total will be a part of this Caribbean Cadet Camp?
Okay, the association is made up of 18 Caribbean countries.
18.
From Jamaica in the north to Guyana in the south, Bahamas in the west to Barbados in the east. Right. So every year the commandants meet at a conference for us to determine the way forward, planning, strategizing, standardizing, and that sort of a thing. So the Caribbean Cadet Camp is all about integration, exchange of cultures, again putting into practice some of your cadetting skills, but it's not a training camp as we would normally have a summer training camp or an Easter training camp. It's more of a bringing together all the Caribbean cadet forces under one roof for 2 weeks, so you can exchange cultures, you can exchange everything.
Wow. So, roughly, how many individuals are we expecting to be a part of this camp?
Command officers and cadets, we expecting about 350 on island for the 2-week period.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, yes. Starting, so they commenced coming in as early as Thursday. We had another set came in today, and coming in later this evening, and we have some more coming in tomorrow. And next weekend, we have a record 30 officers, commandants, deputies, adjutants, staff officers coming into Dominica for our conference.
Wow. I mean, today has just been packed full of amazing information, you know. Little lost for words, you know. So take us on a journey, through what this camp will look like. Is there a particular theme that the camp follows?
Yes, this year the theme on the camp is cadetting, impacting lives, soaring to a better future.
Cadetting,
Cadetting,
impacting lives,
that's true.
soaring to a better future.
And I must tell you, that theme was developed by the Dominican cadets. All right? You would probably see, everything that's going on this camp will be, will have a face of a Dominican cadet. Like I said, the theme was the theme came up from a cadet. The logo for the camp was designed by, I think, 5 or 6 of them. Came together and put it together. And we are running we in charge of all operations on camp at this point in time.
Wow.
Just to mention, on Thursday, Jamaica, Barbados, and Grenada came in. Yesterday, St. Lucia, Montserrat, Guyana, and Cayman Islands came in. We were supposed to have had BVI last night, but there were some travel issues, so they're coming in this evening. And tomorrow we expect St. Vincent. Well, Antigua came in this morning. Yes. So today we are expecting Antigua and St. Vincent. St. Vincent had, unfortunately we have some delay, so we're not sure what time they're getting in. But they would be coming in today, as well as the BVI coming in tonight.
Wow.
And then we expect Trinidad to join us in short order.
Amazing. Amazing. To have all these, young persons and these senior officers together in one place for an explosion in exchange of culture, in exchange of customs. This is amazing, And it's just, I believe, not believe only, but one of our previous, the guests that we had before, she said one thing. She said that it's not just about drilling, but it's building a family.
Yes.
And here it is once again.
I look at myself, I've attended a number of those Caribbean cadet camps, and you would develop friendships over right across the Caribbean. For example, even last night, there were a number of us that were in Jamaica in 2023, and we've come across each other again in Dominica. Who knows if we're going to be in Cayman together in 2 years' time. But it has been the whole camaraderie, the friendship, and the respect for each of the countries.
Yeah.
As an officer, when I travel to certain countries, I get the privilege of an officer. That once the force is away that you are coming in, you get your military props in the circumstances. Of course, we are a paramilitary organization. We do the same basic things that the military does. We just don't go on the front line, but the drills, the weapon training, and everything else. So, a lot of the Caribbean islands that have militaries among them, they do quite a lot for the cadets. Here in Dominica, we are a police state. And the police is doing quite a lot of us.
Amazing. That's amazing. So for this week, this is 2 weeks of
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
What would you say would be the main objective?
There's so much.
A lot of main objectives. Eh?
Yes. A lot of those cadets want to see Dominica.
Yes.
Right. Yesterday, some had a swim in the Grand Bay River, which is not something that is normal. Right. They enjoyed that. Everybody's looking forward to a trip to Bafe, to the waterfalls. I heard somebody talk about Titu Gorge and that sort of thing. You get the impression that a lot of them did the investigations as to what they would like to see in Dominica. They came prepared, right? But apart from that, we have the cadet activities. For example, we're going to have a drill competition where we're going to have country versus country.
Okay.
And just the same, camp is currently divided in 4 companies. All right, and then you'd have company versus company activities. We have an orienteering exercise that would take us all over Grand Bay and its surroundings. Where the cadets is like a treasure hunt that you use your map and compass skills and your maps, your compasses to get from point A to point B and point B to point C and point C to point D. So you actually you're tracking the entire community, all right? And of course, what I know most of them are looking forward to is the shooting competition.
Wow. For this entire day, I've been just hearing amazing things, that is going on right here in the nature of the Caribbean, and with our young individuals who are part of these amazing organizations, and the knowledge of knowing that what they are learning as a part of these camps and these organizations are not just things that are on the spot, but to hear you speak about them using their compasses to track through the community to get to points and points and points. I mean, these are skills that will remain with them for the rest of their lives. It's amazing. It's amazing to hear,
I mean, cadetting develops you as an individual. You could always see a cadet.
Yes.
You could always see a cadet. Their mode of dress, what we consider turnout. When you see a cadet dress, it looks different to the average person. We have, the funny thing, throughout the Caribbean, it's not only in Dominica, you have people in prominent roles in society they've been cadets. We have policemen, we have government officials, and that's happening right through the Caribbean, right? You walk through the streets and somebody would say to you, I was a cadet X, Y, and Z. I mean, I had a classic example a couple of days ago. I was at a meeting with one of the PSs in one of the ministries, and she said to me, I want to assist the Corps as much as possible because I learned from the Corps. I go where I am today, and the Corps is extremely close to her. The Corps is close to her heart. So we get those comments, and we embrace them and we cherish them. And those are some of the people that is making Caribbean Cadet Camp a success this year.
Wonderful. So now my final question to you before I allow you to say thank you to all the individuals you have to say thank you to. For the individuals who are listening right now and really now starting to understand what cadetting entails or some of the benefits, because this is a benefit.
This
is a benefit because a lot of individuals see cadets and they see the drills. They see the training, they see the exercise. One individual told me he feels shame because he hears when the commanders are shouting out instructions during drills, and he said, boy, I cannot be a part of the cadet, not because I self don't even know how to feel, but to know that it's such a prestige organization to be a part of, and you have the exposure of having activities like these, and I'm sure that when they have different islands host that, or Corps actually travels to those islands.
Oh yes.
Wow.
And apart from the Caribbean Cadet Camp, you have situations where various islands have their summer camps, and they invite the other countries.
Wow.
So whereas there may be a camp going on in Dominica for the summer, a contingent may travel to Grenada, a contingent may travel to St. Lucia. So there's that sort of integration. You always get companies or you always get countries inviting other countries to participate in the national events.
Wow. So to the individuals who know hearing this and they want to become a part of the Corps, how can they go about doing that?
Okay, we normally have our recruitment drive. The main recruitment drive takes place in September, because of course it's a school-based program.
Yes.
So when school opens in September, we have these recruitment drives that we go to the various schools and encourage them. We make presentations and we get persons coming in. I mean, as of now, because of Caribbean Cadet Camp, I've gotten several calls. So how can I get into the Dominica Cadet Corps? we really cannot do it now because of what's happening.
Yeah.
But I say to them, September,
Yes.
you come, but we have forms available at cadet headquarters, and we have forms at the various schools. And feel free to just sign up the forms, and, we do the recruitment drive, they commence the recruitment training, and the rest is history.
Amazing. Amazing. So, Dominica, here you have it. I mean, you have the information. You heard from the experts. I told you we had royals in the building, didn't I? Didn't I? And the question is, did I disappoint? No, we didn't. Because you have heard about the amazing things that our country is a part of, that our young people are a part of. And you have seen how it has transformed some of the individuals from our previous guests. You heard of generational enrollment, and now here you have another senior royal individual gentleman in the heart of the cadets, the Dominica Cadet Corps. I mean, what else do you want? Sir, U-Vibes is the hottest, but it's also the shortest hour on radio. So I want to give you an opportunity to say hi and to say thank you to all of the individuals you feel that you need to at this time.
My brother, the list is extremely long.
Extremely. I can imagine.
And, I really do not want to leave out anybody, but these things happen. Top in the list would be the government of Dominica, and the people from the various ministries that have embraced the whole organization, that have embraced the whole Caribbean Cadet Camp and Conference, and it's been viewed as a promotional tool for Dominica. The Ministry of Tourism, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, of course our parent ministry, the Ministry of Youth, all right. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Vince Campbell, has been amazingly supportive in the circumstances. Ms. Roberts, she's been amazingly supportive. Of course, the average business house in Dominica that has given, not as big as they would have liked to, but they've given. The Dominica National Lotteries Commission, who supports us every time we travel, they did that. And Mr. Monroe has just been, the chairman of the commission. I must single him out in the circumstances because he's really, and sometimes at short notice, come forward to assist us. The various business houses, the NTRC, making Wi-Fi available for every young person on camp to communicate with their families and that sort of a thing. Archipelago, Courts, We Church, Fine Foods, Cable and Wireless. And the list goes on and on and on. I mean, we approach almost every single business house in Dominica. And like I said, we may not have received what we were looking for, but whatever is given is appreciative in the circumstances. And, we have some people behind the scenes working with us, the bus drivers and everybody else. It has just been a very strong effort to have the Caribbean Cadet Camp. Some of our officers, our Commandant Colonel Joseph Raymond, the officers that are working tirelessly, getting the school ready. Okay, we can't say anything more if we don't include Miss Regis, the principal of the Granby, of the Pierre Child Secondary School, the PS, Mr. Geese. It has just been a national effort to bring this camp and conference. The people from Fort Young, where the conference will be held, and that sort of a thing. It has really been. It's 2 years in the making. It was 2 years in the making, and I saw persons in tears yesterday, realizing that a dream is coming true.
Amazing.
Right?
Amazing.
And I must say, I'm almost certain I missed one or two persons, but and companies. But we just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who's made this possible, that we are here in Dominica for the Caribbean Cadet Camp.
Amazing. So, Dominica, there you have it. I do not know what else I can bring to you. I do not know what else you want to hear, Dominica. But before we leave the radio this afternoon, we just have one announcement that we want you to know, and this is the Read With Me Fair. And this is an activity that will take in place from the 26th of July at 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Big W's parking lot. And it's a day of fun and laughter, face painting, bouncing castle, music and games. Foods and drinks will be on sale. So bring the entire family to the parking lot of Big W for a day of fun and laughter. Dominica, this has been my pleasure to host, to bring to you another edition of the youngest and the hottest hour on radio. You vibes right here on DBS.
You don't know. Respect all the teachers, show love for the elders. Your mother don't want you, don't put yourself in trouble. Head should be on your shoulder, not right down in the gutter. If you have a problem, speak to someone you just